What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and can Matt Ryan make the Indianapolis Colts playoff contenders? I'm going to give you guys my thoughts in just a minute, but before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know why in the comments. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So obviously, the Colts, they moved on from Carson Wentz after 1 year, and they bring in Matt Ryan, hoping that the results at the end of the year are different than what they were the previous season. Now, when I say can Matt Ryan make the Colts a playoff contending team, I'm not talking about can they make the playoffs, because I 100% believe the Indianapolis Colts will make the playoffs. There's a lot of talent on this team, just like last year. I just cannot see this team allowing what happened last year in the final couple games to happen again. Matt Ryan's not going to allow that to happen. Stephon Gilmore's not going to allow that to happen. Darius Leonard's not going to allow that to happen. Yannick Ngakoue's not going to allow that to, let that happen. They're not going to allow it to happen at all. So I believe they're going to make the playoffs. When I say contend, like a playoff contending team, I'm talking contending for the AFC or a Super Bowl appearance. That's what I'm talking about. Not necessarily will they get to the Super Bowl, but can they contend for the Super Bowl? So, with that being said, can Matt Ryan make the Indianapolis Colts a playoff contending team? In my opinion, I believe he can, and there's a few reasons why I believe so. Reason number one is that Matt Ryan fits this offense perfectly. He's the type of quarterback that Frank Reich wants on this team. A quarterback that's going to make their decisions fast. He's not going to take their time. He's going to get rid of the ball fast, and that's what works with this offense. It's like Philip Rivers, right? Because Philip Rivers was another quarterback that could get rid of the ball fast and make decisions pretty quick. Now, in my opinion, I feel like Matt Ryan today is better than Philip Rivers was his first year in Indianapolis. And that's no hate towards Philip Rivers, because I thought he performed quite well. I liked what I saw from Philip Rivers. I honestly wanted Philip Rivers back for another year. I wanted Rivers to come back for a year and us to draft another quarterback, whether it's Justin Fields, Mac Jones, whoever was available in that 11 to 20. Those were the quarterbacks I was, wanting the Colts to draft if Philip Rivers came back. But that didn't happen, so here we are. We got Matt Ryan now, and I'm so happy because I think Matt Ryan is underrated, and I think Matt Ryan is better than what Philip Rivers was that 1 year in Indianapolis, which is great. So reason number one is that. Reason number two is Matt Ryan is a safer quarterback than Carson Wentz, and look, no hate to Carson Wentz. I like Carson Wentz for sure, but there were multiple plays where Carson Wentz made unnecessary decisions, very stupid decisions that he didn't need to make. Like he could have just threw the ball out of bounds and we would have been fine. But, he tried to play hero ball on a lot of possessions, and that's just what he should not have done, right? Matt Ryan's not going to do that. If Matt Ryan needs to throw the ball away, he's going to do that. If Matt Ryan needs to run, he's going to do that. Matt Ryan isn't going to throw left-handed passes, right? Or, he's not going to just run around and, potentially hurt himself. Matt Ryan's going to make smart decisions, and I do feel like that's going to benefit this team and put us in a better position because, we're not risking the ball being turned over. And Matt Ryan's not going to take unnecessary risks when it comes to throwing the football deep down the field. If he sees somebody wide open 5 yards away from him, he'll do it. He'll throw it to that player. He's not just going to throw it 20, 30 yards down the field when, the guy is not open because there's an opportunity for a big play. He'll take the safe option if he needs to, and the ball will keep moving down the field. And my third reason as to why I believe Matt Ryan will make the Colts a playoff contending team is because Matt Ryan is a top 10 to top 13 quarterback. Now, look, I think most people would agree that Matt Ryan is probably somewhere between 11 and 13, and I would probably agree with that as well. But honestly, you can compete in the playoffs with a quarterback like that. You don't need a top 5 quarterback in the league to compete in the playoffs. I mean, with how this team is built right now, with the top 5 defense that they have, with Jonathan Taylor in the backfield, with the offensive line that should play better because of the type of quarterback they're going to have compared to last year, and honestly, with a better receiving core than last year, as long as Matt Ryan doesn't fall apart, this team will compete in the playoffs for sure. They absolutely will. I think Alec Pierce is going to really come on and just play really, really good towards the end of the year, probably around the halfway point of the season, if you ask me. And with Jelani Woods, 6'7", tight end, good luck stopping him. I mean, he's going to be dominant in the red zone. So, with everything this team has, you don't need a number one quarterback in the NFL. It would help, but you don't need a number one quarterback or a top 5 quarterback in the league to contend. I think having a quarterback that is in that top 10 to 13 range is enough, and that is Matt Ryan. And that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you'll click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.